"Why on earth do you need a breathing alarm?" my mother had asked when she'd reluctantly come to babysit a 3-month-old Anya. "There was nothing like that when you were a baby. We simply hoped for the best every time we put you to bed and were glad of the peace and quiet." "It's a precaution. A lot of the mums I know have one. Better to have it and not need it and all that." "You can't stop fate," she'd said, switching off the breathing alarm after placing Anya in her cot. Ignoring the echo of my mother's words, I tiptoe across my bedroom, the soft carpet cushioning the soles of my feet. The door handle squeaks, and the sound is as loud as if Big Ben had chimed in the hallway. Anya's door is opposite mine. I press my ear against the cold wood, but only the thud of my heart fills my ears. She's breathing. Go back to bed. My chest is tight, as though her life hangs in the balance, and I lean against the wall to stop myself from falling to the floor. Grief squeezes my sternum, and I put my hand there, my skin clammy and cold, angry at myself for not being able to control this. Pressing my ear harder against the wood of the door, I listen again. Silence. There is no other option. Like a compulsion to check I've locked the back door, I can't fight this urge to go into her room. Act now. Worry about what is causing me to be this insane later. Unlike mine, Anya's door handle makes no sound. Fairy lights flicker around her wooden headboard. I've nagged her over and over again to switch them off. The fear of their heat making the entire house catch fire is genuine. But tonight, I am grateful they are on because they light up her face, her chest, her breathing. Curled up, she faces the window, and I sneak around the base of her bed, dodging the dirty clothes and empty glasses stuffed with crisp packets on the floor. A reversal of the days when I used to sneak out and pray she'd stay asleep. Kneeling down beside her, I want to reach out and stroke her face. Her lips are pursed and pink under wafts of her dyed brown wavy fringe. Tiny freckles are splattered across her nose and cheeks. If I couldn't see the bulges of her long limbs hidden under the duvet, I could almost pretend her face belonged to toddler Anya. Her inhaler rests on the nightstand and my stomach twists, fearful that she's had to take her medication in the night. The heat of the summer always a trigger for the illness the doctors told me she'd grow out of. Her eyelids flutter. I can't hear her breath entering and leaving her body, but the duvet rises and falls. My shoulders loosen. Of course she's breathing. Of course she is okay. The tightness in my chest lifts. My heart rate slows. She's alive. I can sleep. I smile and exhale a deep sigh. And then Anya opens her eyes, stares at me, and screams. "Shit, Mum!" She sits up in bed and I jump to my feet. "Sorry, I need to think of a reason for being in here again, and quick. I heard you cry out in your sleep. I wanted to check you're okay." Wiping a strand of her matted bed hair from her face, Anya stares at me, deciding whether to believe me or not. Her chest rises and falls at a rate matching my own breathing, as if we've run a marathon. She covers her face with her hands, groans, and collapses back onto the bed. "Whatever. But get out of my room. You know I've got an exam tomorrow." She rubs her eyes and picks up her phone, the harsh light from the screen making her frown. "Okay, sorry, sweetheart." "And do me a favor." She looks at me as I reach her door, her expression mimicking the one I used to give her when she'd been naughty. "Don't fucking come into my room in the middle of the night ever again, whatever noise you hear, right?" "I won't," I lie. "I'm sorry." "Seriously? I mean it. You scared the shit out of me." She checks her phone again. "Oh." She yawns and then mumbles, lying back on her bed, her eyes closed. "Of course. Night, sweetheart," I say, hoping she doesn't hear the tremor in my voice or see the tremble in my hand. A faint scent of her coconut body spray sneaks